Yeah, we're here at your studio.
Yes.
And usually, guys, this is what happens. Even in my studio, I do the same. I'll have a nice chair for myself.
And you get the pub chair.
The pub chair for the musician who's coming or whatever the case. Anyway, we're here to talk about house music.
Yes.
And South Africa for some time now has been regarded as the biggest house music consumers, the house nation of the world, you know. I feel like I really hate to see the kind of self-entitlement that a lot of people have, especially in our scene. I hear a lot of complaints, man. You know, you meet up with a lot of producers, they see you releasing on Gogo, or you guys do stuff with Edges and international labels as well, but people don't really realize the amount of work that you put in, you know, which I feel it's a discussion that could be had, you know, over time, so that people know exactly the amount of work that should be going into a production.
This came up in a discussion. Julia and I had up this discussion in Langa for Red Bull. And one of the big points I've put across is what you're saying. You got to put in the work. But also, making music and sitting in your room and expecting to be the next superstar is not enough. If you're not going to the club, why are they going to book you?
Exactly.
Then I went there every week and
I do a similar thing when I have time. I mean, obviously now because I'm in the middle of quite a hectic production schedule with my album, but when I'm not busy and I'm not gigging, I make it a point that, you know, to check out a few gigs. You know, it really does help. People won't just think of you. You know, you're not the first person they think of when they trying to come up with an event lineup or something like. Because you're not there. You're not in the scene. You don't support the music. You don't even post about music that's not yours, which is something that I've got a problem with as well. You know, I believe that if you're in the scene and you believe that you are here to offer something better for the scene, then be in the scene, you know, support the music, support what you like, you know, instead of always posting about what you don't like, or such and such.
It's yeah. The amount of energy that gets put into putting like negative stuff about a scene is, you could like reverse that and make it positive. But it is about a mindset, and it is about a vision, because even my Soul Candy days, I worked with a lot of people where the expectation is so high based on other people's performance. That's not how it works.
And you know, with regards to expectation, I want to say that, you know, if you starting out in the game and you're looking to be in the game for quite some time, your expectations should be realistic when put together to the amount of work and the kind of work that you put in. For example, I mean, it doesn't matter how hard you work. If you are a new jazz artist and that's what you do new jazz, you do lounge music, you can't expect to be receiving the same amount of support as a Babes Wodumo or a DJ Shimza. You know what I mean? You need to be realistic of the music that you're doing. Get like, what's the most that you can get out of this kind of music, you know, and not look at somebody else's successes.
100%.
Cool.